And this is where so many of us get it wrong. We base success on our own timeline and expectations. And when things don't go the way we plan, we assume we fail. Hi, I'm Darius, and welcome to Navigating Through Life with God. Here we dive into real life moments, explore faith, and uncover God's guidance in our daily lives. So if you're ready to grow in faith and find inspiration, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the conversation. So as we enter the holiday season, there's a familiar buzz in the air. It's the season of reflection, planning, and setting New Year's resolutions. And we all do it, whether it's getting healthier, starting a new hobby, saving more money, or finally pushing that long postponed dream. And we write down all these goals with the best intentions. But let's be honest, how often do those resolutions actually stick? By February, many of us have already fallen back into our old habits. But why do you think that is? And I believe one of the major things is we often leave God out of the equation. We get so caught up in creating our own plans that we forget to ask God, what are your plans for me? And this reminds me of a beautiful passage from Psalms 37:23 and 25, where it says, "The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delights in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholds him with his hand. And I have been young, and now I'm old, yet I have not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his descendants begging bread." So let's break this down and explore what it means for our lives as we look ahead to the new year. Verse 23 says, "The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delights in his ways." Let's pause here for a moment. What does it mean for our steps to be ordered by the Lord? You see, the word ordered in the original Hebrew means to make firm, to establish. It's not about God giving us vague directions or a distant goal. It's about him paving the way, step by step, ensuring the ground beneath us is steady and secure. Now think about the imagery here. A path that is already prepared, with each stone carefully laid out. And here's the amazing part. When we allow God to lead, he doesn't just guide us, he takes delight in our journey. Imagine the creator of the universe taking joy in watching you walk in his purpose. But here's the key. We have to trust him to lead. Too often we try to blaze our own trail, ignoring the fact that God's plan is far greater than anything we could imagine. So as we make our resolutions this year, let's ask God to establish our steps. Let's invite him into every decision, trusting that he knows the way far better than we do. Now, verse 24 goes on to say, "Though he fall, he should not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholds him with his right hand." Now, here's the hard truth. Falling is inevitable. And it's not a matter of if we stumble, but when. Maybe you've experienced this. You set a goal, you work hard, and then something happens. You miss the mark, and you're overwhelmed with disappointment and self-doubt. But this verse reminds us that failure is not final. God doesn't abandon us when we stumble. Instead, he reaches down, picks us up, and steadies us with his hand. And this is where so many of us get it wrong. We base success on our own timeline and expectations. And when things don't go the way we plan, we assume we fail. But God operates on a different timeline. What looks like a setback to us might be a setup for something far greater. So if you've ever felt like you've let yourself down or God down, take heart. Your fall isn't the end of the story, but with God, every stumble is an opportunity for growth and redirection. And finally, verse 25 speaks to God's unwavering faithfulness. "I have been young, and now I'm old, yet I have not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his descendants begging bread." Now, this verse gives me so much comfort. It's a reminder that God has never left us, and he never will. Think about your own life for a moment. Can you recall a time when God didn't come through for you? Even in your darkest moments, his hand was there, guiding and providing in ways you didn't even notice. The psalmist is saying, "I've lived a long life, and in all my years, I've never seen God fail." And that's a testimony we can all hold on to. No matter what challenges we face, God's provisions is constant. So as we head into the new year, let this truth anchor your soul. God is faithful. He has never forsaken you, and he never will. Here's what I want to leave you with. As you think about your goals and resolutions, remember to include God in the process. Instead of asking, what do I want to accomplish next year? Ask, God, what do you want me to accomplish in this season? Letting go and letting God doesn't mean we stop planning or dreaming, but it does mean surrendering our plans to Him and trusting that He will establish the steps. So as you plan for the new year, let's do these 3 things. Pray over your goals, trust His timing, and don't be afraid to follow, knowing that He will lift you back up. Remember, the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. Where you see impossibility, God sees opportunity. Where we fall weak, He is strong. Now, this message resonates with you. I'd love to hear how you're planning to let go and let God in the new year. Share your thoughts in the comments below. And let's encourage one another on this journey of faith. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more encouragement as we navigate life together. Remember, where impossibility ends, God begins. Stay blessed.